Good morning, Bradley School family. Good morning. Today is Tuesday, June 23rd, 2020. Today's a full day of school. I hope you all had a good night's sleep last night and a good breakfast this morning. Remember that each and every one of you are wonderful and we believe in you. And more importantly, you believe in yourself. Make sure you always believe in yourself. The morning announcements have been coming from a different state every morning, and this morning is no different. So I need you to use your little kid imagination to guess where we are. So far, we've covered 47 out of 50 states. Today, the morning announcements are coming from a state that was established in 1889. The state is located in the Pacific Northwest region of the United States. This state produces more apples than any other state, even the city known as the Big Apple. You would think that this state would be known as the Big Apple. In this state, you will find Mount Rainier, Mount St. Helens, the Space Needle, and many national parks. Funny laws that are still on the books in some towns in this state. Whether they're enforced, I don't know. Number 1, no connecting vending machines to a utility pole without prior permission from the utility company. You cannot go out in public if you have the common cold. No buying mattresses on Sunday. No spitting on a bus. That shouldn't even have to be a law. No spitting on a bus. You can't buy meat on a Sunday. For some reason, they had to make it a law that you cannot paint polka dots on the American flag. Apparently somebody painted polka dots on the American flag. That's against the law in some of these towns, maybe the whole state. You cannot display a hypnotized person in a store window. Why would you hypnotize somebody and put them in a store window? Around here, I think we call them mannequins. You cannot harass Bigfoot. Why would you want to harass Bigfoot? If I ever saw Bigfoot, I'd run the other way. I certainly wouldn't harass him because he's Bigfoot. You must use your turn signal while driving to change lanes or to take a turn. That's a good law. The state flower is the Pacific rhododendron. It's beautiful. The state insect is the common green darner dragonfly. Dragonflies kind of freak me out. Sometimes they seem so big that if a group of them got together, I feel like they could pick me up and fly me away. The state fruit is, of course, the apple, because like I said, this state produces more apples than any other state in the United States. The state bird is the American goldfinch. That's a pretty little bird. The state tree is the western hemlock. The state motto, although unofficial, is by and by. That reminds me of reading The Adventures of Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn when I was a kid, by and by. And that motto has evolved over the years to into the future. Very interesting. The nickname of this state is the Evergreen State. The capital is Olympia. This state is Washington. Now remember, the character trait for the month of June is integrity, which is the quality of being who you say you are and doing the right thing, especially when nobody's looking. An example of this would be making the right decision, even if it's not the most popular decision. That's having integrity. Today is Public Service Day. How many of us ever really learned about public service and Public Service Day? It's very important. A big part of our country has been built on public service. It's service to the public, not service to self. It celebrates the value and virtue is a good word, look that up in the dictionary, of serving your community. Again, serving your community. How many of us serve our community? An example would be putting on some gloves and picking up any trash that people throw out their car window and putting it in the trash can. I read a story the other day about a young man, 15 years old, who has mowed the lawn of 15 senior citizens who are not able to mow their own lawns. And because of COVID, they're afraid to come outside. So this 15-year-old kid mowed their lawns for free. For free. Now that's public service. Hopefully, some of these senior citizens maybe baked something or made them something like that and because it's nice to be fed when you do something for free. It is. School hours are from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. It's a full day. Your classroom staff are available to you throughout the school day, as well as Dr. Steve, Dr. Schreier, Miss Amy, Miss Stephanie, and Mr. Paul. That's me. Student lunch will be whatever you're having at home. And one last thing, Dr. Steve's Puzzlers. And boy, they're puzzling. Look at all these optical illusions. Very interesting. Please, please, please remember that each and every one of you are very special to all of us. I hope that you're learning a lot and enjoying learning from home. I hope you're still using social distancing, which is staying away from others 6 feet, wearing a mask if you have to stay healthy. And most importantly, let's be kind to one another. Have another great day, Bradley School family. Have another great day.